Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Bjorn from Jurassic Park Triops again. I got a new video for you guys finally. Um, yeah, quite a lot of stuff happened, but I'm happy that I'm back, that I'm setting up a new Triops colony again. It has been quite a while. The last 3 months, I wasn't able to set up any Triops tanks because I was basically moving to my new home with my girlfriend. And we're basically we settled enough that I could start a Triops tank. Still got a lot of stuff to do still, but no problem. And finally, I was able to get back to Triops keeping again, because for the last about, let's say, 3 or 4 years, I've been keeping Triops basically every day on a daily basis, and doing research on them, be studying them a little bit. Releasing YouTube content, selling eggs, all kinds of stuff that had to do with Triops, and I've been really enjoying it. So I'm really happy that I'm back again. And as you can see, we are looking at a different tank than the last several episodes that I created about Triops, because I decided that I wanted to go back to a larger tank again. The previous tank was pretty neat and okay, but I really wanted a bigger tank again for my Triops because I like larger colonies. I really like the dynamic that's going on between all the Triopses when they are like in a larger group. Um, Way more activity going on. It's just a little bit more interesting. So I decided to go for larger groups, larger tank. I got a really nice cabinet. By the way, you can hear some growling in the background. That's our dog, Spiky. It's a German Shepherd dog. He's over there, but he's semi-sleeping, sometimes growling at me because I'm talking. But yeah, that's what you can hear sometimes. Back to the tank. So what I was telling, I chose for the 60-liter tank again. It's the same tank that I started with when I started Jurassic Park Triops as well. So back with the old tank, it feels really like old school, like when I started. I was using this tank as well, so it's really like a nice memory, and I'm definitely happy that I'm setting it up with Triops now again. So, basically about the tech that's installed, I don't have a bubbler anymore, but because I use that for my other tanks. But basically, I use two filters currently. The Dennerle Nano Eckfilter, not sponsored by the way. I purchased these some while ago. Still fan of these things because they can be neatly packed into the corner, and it just looks aesthetically pleasing to me, these type of filters. So I got one that's on the lower end of the tank, basically pumping it upwards to the outtake over there. There is a heating element over there. Basically, that filter is going to distribute the warmer water as well. I planted some nice green little plants over here. Ah, sorry guys, I forgot the name. We got some rocks. In the back I piled up some rocks. So basically I want the Triops to focus their digging on the front side of the tank because I want to watch them digging and stuff. So what I was doing is basically blocking the backside with larger gravel so they wouldn't be attracted to the back of the tank for specific digging. Um, Stuff. So basically what I wanted to do is get them a little bit more to the foreground. So I placed a nice honeycomb wood piece over here, and I planted it with some Microsorum Minor. It's a Java fern. Easy for me because I want to harvest that white gravel. Oh yeah, something really different. White gravel, guys. Yep, I changed my mind about gravel color types. Previous Triops colonies, I was always using black gravel because I really like the black gravel with the black background. But this time I went for white gravel, something different. Um, because I wanted to have like a little bit more of a different view on Triops, a little bit more natural view or something. So I added in some slate, some pebble-like tiny rocks, and another bunch of slate in the back, some rocks, and that's like it for the hardscape part. On the right corner, I have the Dennerle small filter, like the Nano filter. It's over there. and it's currently working as well. So 2 filters in this tank because it's a larger tank. I need some extra biofiltration media to filter this tank. I am not using the canister filter on this tank yet. Not sure if I'm going to use it because I'm not completely sure if it's going to fit inside the cabinet as well. But I got 2 of these filters currently, so that should be fine enough, fair enough. So as you can see, we got a hatchery up here as well, as you can see, and we're going to take a look at the hatchery as well. Give me a second, guys. So we're looking at the top view currently. As you can see, I added some leaves to the tank as well and some alder cones. Basically this is for tannins. This stuff will get your tank water a little bit more brown. I wanted to do like a little bit more like a black water tank on this Triops colony this time. I added some floating plants as well to make sure that I'm well, at least have some plants in this tank. I didn't want to overdo the tank with plants anymore. I wanted a little bit more of an open scape this time, just like this. It looks a little bit more open to me. Like, if you look at my older videos, you can see like it's fully scaped, like really compact, almost no space for the Triops to walk and move about. So this time I'm going for a way more open type of scape. Let's see the hatchery. Using the egg ring again, I added a bunch of eggs. These eggs are a little bit older. They are from 2020. So they are about like 3 years old or something. Not completely sure what month they are from. Let's see. April the 12th, 2020. And it's Australiensis gold. And there might be some red Longicaudus albino impurities inside this mix. Not completely sure, but it should have Australiensis aurum, the selective bred species. And this should be like the eggs from Nugget. I'm not completely sure if it's that impure, but we will see. If it hatches red Longicaudus, I will possibly replace them to the 180 liters community tank to see if they accept Triops inside their aquarium. Not completely sure if it's going to work out. There are Corridoras in that tank, some Ottocinclus and shrimp, so it should be safe enough for Triops, but maybe it's not even necessary. Maybe there's only Triops aurum eggs in here. I will just refer to the species as Triops aurum from now on because it's a little bit shorter and easier to say. Also, Australiensis refers to Australia, and that species is basically kind of like developed in the Netherlands, so Australiensis doesn't make much sense in that name anymore. So I'll just call them Triops aurum. It's basically the Triops species that I have been selectively breeding, because one specimen was like showing a discoloration in the head shield, in the color of the head shield. The pattern was like almost like gold spotted. It was really interesting, so that's why I decided to rename that species, because the origin species was looking way different and came from a different location as well. Back to the hatchery again. Sorry guys, just a lot of side information. I added a little piece of catappa bark, some oak leaf, the eggs in the egg ring, and the temperature is set to 24 degrees Celsius. So that should be it for right now. Basically what we need to do now is just wait till the eggs will hatch. I expect them to hatch in like 1 or 2 days, and that's possibly going to be the new next update video. So just wanted to keep it a little bit more short this time. I hope you guys are happy that I'm back again with new content, and we're going to take a lot more looks at Triops as well. Maybe some aquarium with the shrimp and fish as well. But I want to focus the content a little bit more on Triops again, because I'm back at it and I want to make some Triops content again. It has been a while, so I think you guys deserved it for the long waiting time. So that's basically it, guys. I'm just gonna close the cap on it and end up the video basically a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. So guys, that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed the new video, and if you got like something that you want to tell me, guys, or something that you want to ask me, feel free to drop a comment, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have a nice one.